Hey guys, I'm Venomous, and welcome to Explore XR, where I talk about the intersection of AI, spatial computing, and by extension VTubing. Now that I finally bought one, I'm going to share my impressions of the Meta Quest 3, the latest and greatest VR headset from Meta. FOMO is a hell of a drug. Is it worth the hype? Is it better than the Quest 2? How does it feel to play in mixed reality? Let's find out. The first thing you notice when you put on Quest 3 is how good mixed reality actually looks. I've watched mixed reality videos for years. I've played Pokemon Go in augmented reality on my iPhone for years. But you don't really realize how much of a big deal it is until you strap on a headset and experience it yourself. By default, you no longer load into your home environment in virtual reality. Instead, Quest 3 has you scan your physical room and then overlays a user interface on top of it within mixed reality. Pass-through looks significantly better than Quest 2. It's kind of like you're watching The Wizard of Oz and there's that moment where the picture goes from black and white to full Technicolor, just like that. Like the Quest Pro, Quest 3 uses pancake lenses, making the visual sharpness much better when compared to Quest 2. I still can't read the text on my cell phone in pass-through, but you know what? I can see what's around me and interact with objects more naturally. First Encounters is a tutorial game that comes with Quest 3, which gets you acquainted with playing within mixed reality. And I've gotta say, it kinda blew my mind. It sounds silly, but it did. This simple tutorial game did a fantastic job at integrating into my physical environment. The room I used is not the most well organized, and I still have junk laying around it from my recent move. It's also a fairly small space, but the game adapted to my ceiling, my walls, and even my monitors really well. I had a blast playing this tutorial. I also played Demeo in mixed reality, and it was really cool playing it while being fully aware of my surroundings. Demeo is a perfect game for mixed reality mode. It's going to be exciting to see what experiences developers create with mixed reality in the future. The visual clarity while immersed in virtual reality is also a huge step up from Quest 2. I can actually read stuff clearly, which is awesome. As you guys know, I film all of my content within VR, specifically VR chat, and being able to read my scripts in sharp text is a game changer for me. I also spent some time using the remote desktop app, which overlays your PC's monitor over virtual reality. And actually, it can do it over regular reality, which is great. And it finally feels like this headset is ready for those of us who want to use it for work. The visual clarity makes that much of a difference. With the Quest 2, one of the issues that I had was adjusting it to the sweet spot where I could see without it going blurry. It was one of the frustrating things when I initially switched over from the Rift S. With the new pancake lenses, I don't have that problem. And each lens is separate, so you can physically adjust them to match your IPD, that space between your pupils. Along with the more immersive visuals is improved audio. The quality is surprisingly rich, and sometimes I forget that I'm not wearing my earbuds. The bass sounds better, and whatever else the Meta team did is really great, so kudos to them. Now let's talk about performance. Quest 3 comes with a new custom Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chip. According to Meta, the new chip is supposed to deliver, quote, more than twice the graphical performance as the previous generation Snapdragon GPU, end quote. And you can feel the difference. Navigating the UI feels smoother and faster. Downloading updates isn't as painful as it was before, and it was painful, really, really painful for me. And to me, the ultimate test is how well it runs in VR chat. Running it on Quest 2 could be a really painful experience as well. But on Quest 3, so far it seems to work fine. I haven't had any crashes yet. Now, not everything's great. There's one area of improvement for me, the head strap. It's just not very good. And I get it. They're trying to stay within a certain price point, but it's just not very comfortable. I actually had to stop using the Quest 3 a couple of days ago because the pain was so bad. But I've played around with it a little bit now, and it's much better. It's looser. It feels maybe a little bit too loose, but I'll keep playing around for the right setting. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to wait for Bobo VR to come up with their next generation headset strap, which to me was really, really excellent, and that's what I use for the Quest 2. So, those are my impressions of Quest 3. Did you buy one? What do you think? Do you have FOMO or not? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If I can do a thumb, can I do a thumb? Can I do a thumb? Can I do a thumb? I can't do a thumb. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Come on. Okay, I may have found another problem. There we go. Thanks for watching, and see you in the metaverse.